Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time on a Sofirn SP32A. Now this is an upgraded version. This is the V2.0. Comes in this box. They wanted me to test and review this. They do have an Amazon store. So let's wait no further, let's open this up and see what's in. Now this is a complete kit that they sent me here. Also comes with a charger. So here is the happy, not happy card and how you can go about letting them know whether you're happy or not. Comes with the user manual. Now this user manual is pretty thick and it's quite large. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go over the specs chart here. And it has a total of 1300 lumens on turbo. Now if you need more time, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise we're going to keep moving on here. Now it does come with a lanyard and one extra O-ring in there. Comes with the micro charging cable. And that just goes to show you it's about 2 feet long. And it goes to this battery tray charger here. Pretty simple design. This will charge a 26650 as well as other smaller batteries. Pretty basic in design, so it'll get the job done if you need so on the road travel charger. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the light. Now the machining on this, of course, is just like the previous model, which is excellent. I did notice the type of lettering is different here. The font type is different. Now let me go ahead and show you the previous model here. And as you can see, the font type there has changed on the new model. Also went with the battery level indicator in the switch, so it's plastic versus the all metal design, but same identical host. Not seeing any differences there. Clip, of course, very strong, rugged. You can take that off if you don't want it. Style and design is very nice, very thin. You can stick that in your pocket. It being such a thinner design and the same amount of size diameter through the whole body of the light, actually have a little bit more applications that you can use to put it in different holsters, and it's not like the bigger head where it's thinner here, bigger at the head. It's kind of harder to put in your pocket. This way you can slide it inside your pocket and still be thin down here, and you have the protection of your pocket. And the button still sticks out a little bit, but it's pretty smooth on there, so you might not be able to find it real easy in the dark. Not a big issue there. A lot of knurling here. This is rough. I like that. A little bit here on the tail. Probably one of the better Sofirns that I've come across. My favorite are the SF36 and the SP33. But this is right up there as one of my favorites as well. Very nice improvements on having that battery level indicator. That's always a plus. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Cree XP-L2 LED. Smooth reflector on that. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up and I'll show you the cell that it comes with. It's a complete kit here. There is a little paper sleeve here. You want to remove that. And we'll show you the spring here. Try to get my camera to focus. There we go. Well greased on the threads, as you can see. Show you the head of the light. A lot of quality improvements there. Well greased on both ends. There's the spring on the head. And now we'll go ahead and show you the battery it comes with is a 3000 milliamp. And I've tested these in the past, got about 2850, almost 2900 milliamps average on these, so it's very close to the rated capacity. And they're about a 12 amp battery, so not bad at all. This is an unprotected cell. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this all put back together, and we'll go over the different groups that you have of light outputs. And we'll move this stuff over here. And now we'll go ahead and turn it on. We're going to go over the ramping style first. Click that and turn it on. Once you turn it on, you can press and hold that button to go down. You can press the button again to go back up. And that's the highest output there, 1300 lumens. Really nice floody beam on this. Not a real focused spot on here. You can see some intensity here. Nice corona here on the outside. Then you've got the spill. It's going to be more of a floody beam. Then of course you can press and hold that to go back down. And now, just to show you the difference in the moonlight level, now here on the new model, it only goes, on my lux meter I was getting about 13 to 14 lumens, but on the previous model it actually is a lot less, and we can see here that's literally on. And it's 1 lumen. In fact, it might even be a little less. So you can see the light outputs here on the lowest setting from the newest model. So that's the only drawback that I see. I wish they had kept that level of light output on their ramping mode. So that's the difference there. This is the newest model. This is the previous model. Now if you look here, I'll ramp this one up. See how quickly that went through that light output? I'm going to turn it off. Now watch how quickly this one goes up. A lot slower. And as you can see, we'll show you, we'll turn them on. This one here also appears to be a cooler white than the previous model. A little bit of light difference. So this is more closer to 5K and this one is closer to 6K. So if that's a kind of give or take, as more of a preference, but just letting you know. So we'll show you here on the light ramping speeds here. This is the old one. That's how quick that goes down. Now we're going to go ahead and ramp down this one. You can see it's a lot slower. But more light output on that moonlight level. So I thought I would just bring that out as a comparison. It's not a complaint really. I do like the moonlight being lower, especially on ramping mode. So just thought I'd bring that up. Should you be interested in getting the newer model, which also has the battery level indicator, which is always nice. Now this will turn red when it's about 50% and then start to blink at about 25%. So it recommends to charge it at that time. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and change from ramping mode on this. And we're going to go back down. So we're going to turn that off. We're going to go ahead and press and hold this. So now we're on stepping mode. So now we're going to go through the light outputs here. And as you can see, then of course you double click on that to get turbo, and then back down through the UI. Okay, now if you want to get to strobe, you're going to triple click. 1, 2, 3. And the strobe kind of speeds up, slows down, so it's a variable. Alright. And then all you do is click that one time to get back out of it. Now again, you get back in the regular UI. Press and hold that to turn it off. Alright. Well, that's all there is to this light. Great that it has two different types of ways that you can raise the light outputs on this. Very nice. So let's go ahead and take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the latest V 2.0 from Sofirn, the SP32A. And I've got it on ramping, so we're going to go ahead and ramp it up a little each time here. Easily seeing 15 feet, 10 to 15 feet there. Show you the beam here. This is the lowest setting, which is a lot brighter than the previous one. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and ramp it up here a little bit here. I'll ramp it up to about right there. Really nice fence line, tree line. I notice that it's a little bit wider beam. Real floody. It's got a nice wide beam on that, especially for the size of the head. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and ramp it all the way up to the highest setting here. Try to go up even further here. That's high, it blinks. Look at the beam on that. Really nice. If you could see fence line, tree line, how white that beam is in the center. And it is making it across the park. So that's impressive. A little bit better light output, but some other features difference that the lowest mode is not as low as the previous model. So famous tree of life. Very nice. Great for EDC. Runtime on turbo on this is a lot better. So that's good news. And I'll do a beam profile look here. Fence line, tree line. All right. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those night shots. So very nice feature improvements as far as the built-in battery level indicator is definitely a plus. As far as performance, it didn't really perform any better than the previous model, other than the fact that it's 6000K or more or less. So it appeared to throw a little bit more, be a little bit brighter. But as far as performance, I really didn't see enough to justify an improvement over performance. Build quality, everything is the same. Beam quality, performance is, to me, is pretty much the same. I like the fact that they are improving the model. Overall, not a bad upgrade. Definitely worthy enough to call it a V 2.0. So I want to thank again Sofirn for sending me this to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, they have an Amazon store. They have provided me a special discount to that store. So if you look right up on that screen, right about there, that'll help you save some money on this flashlight kit should you be interested in getting it. Alright, well that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these flashlight kits to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.